Hi, and welcome to Gauley River Pottery. I will be making a little bud vase today. I have about a pound and a half of clay ready to go. Right here, this little piece, wedged around. A little extra smacking never hurt. So right here in the middle of the wheel, there we go. Smack it down real nice and hard. All right, we'll get that wheel going. And I'm going to push forward and down to center. Watch it center up. And there we go. This will be fun. We'll make a nice, sweet little vase. Maybe a little lobing or some frilly rim. Something to make it really extra exciting and fun. So, that piece is pretty centered up. Got to keep adding water. All right, once we get the shape ready to go, that's pretty good. Centered, nice, and now we're going to drive down through the center with my fist. All right, once you get to the bottom, smooth to the outside and onto the inside. Outside to the inside. So, pull. Like to keep this angle, kind of go from one side and back, causing a little bit of drag on the clay, and that holds the rim narrow. Once the rim starts getting very wide, it starts to cause trouble. It's hard to get it back in once it goes out, so I try to keep it narrower than the rest of the piece. Always leave an extra little bit of clay there on the rim. So then if you do want to flare it out or do anything exciting, you need the extra clay there. Otherwise, not so good. So, one more pull from the bottom to get a good aggressive undercut. And they're slightly off center from each other. And notice I have my thumb on the rim, and that is holding the piece on center. More contact is good. Helps hold the pieces, especially when you get into really tall pieces, anything over, say 8 inches, when you can't reach the bottom with your fingers and the rim with your thumb. You can't hold it on center anymore, so it's good to keep contact. All right, so that piece is as tall as it's going to be. Now we're going to go ahead and shape it. So I'm going to make a little bud vasey thing. So we make it fat at the bottom, nice and round, almost a teardrop shape. To about right there. Now, since it's going to be narrow at the top, I need to get the last bit of water out of the bottom before we move on. So, get that. And now I'm going to neck it in. And keeping, a little eye there on that rim. Make sure that it doesn't decide to get out of control. Necking it in. Okay, I like that shape. Looks pretty good. I'm going to rethrow the rim a little bit. Kind of throwing this in 2 stages. A lot of times you end up doing that. You're going to throw the bottom half and then recenter the top and throw the top. So I just add a little bit of water and down there to where it's still thick. And I'm going to flare that beautiful rim on out. So, and don't drop any water in. It's a little wobbly, but I'm not too worried about that because I'm going to make a frilly rim anyway. So it's going to be wobbly, period. Wrap that around the rim. Good. Now we're going to cut the extra clay off the bottom, get started on the trimming process. Leave that stuck for now, because I'm going to go around the rim and do this pretty little rim. So, just like a pie crust, just whoop, all the way around. And everybody loves a frilly rim. Can't really go wrong with frilly rims. So, a sweet little base there. And we can do more. We can add lines up the sides. Or we'll go ahead and do a little bit of that just to keep it fun. And wipe this tool off here. Clean it up nice. Dry. But a little bit. Some extra bit of clay here so that it doesn't hinder us when we're adding the loaves. So, for this one, I'm just going to go straight up the pot. Eventually, I'll show you some loaving, and I've got all kinds of different ways of changing pots, but for this, we'll just do this idea. See, I still have it stuck down, so I can be aggressive with it a little bit, and it's not gonna come off of the wheel and go flying over there. So, in our shop, you never know what'll be in here. We're always making new and creative items, coming up with new ideas. If there's anything that you'd like to see me make, feel free to put it in the comments. I'm always looking for new ideas and, coming up with new stuff. There we go. It's kind of a altered, slightly bud vase, fun, just an easy, quick item that people love these. You just can't get around it. So here we go. Cut this baby off of here, and it will go to join its little buddies back here behind me in the damp box, where it will rest for a while before we get started on the trimming. So, got this sweet little baby, and I'll see you next time here at Gauley River Pottery.